Dude, it is so freaking hot out today. From every part of me, there's sweat. That's the information that you were asking for. You got it anyway. The fucking deal. You're here long enough, you know what comes out of my mouth is weird sometimes. Well, welcome back to another episode of Anno 1800. We're going to be continuing on here in Aedifex. We're also going to work a bit on Ditchwater today, because I think we will have the change of fertility happen, and then I will be able to get a lot more vineyards up in here, and swap out the hybrid seeds for better specialists and whatnot, and Ferris too. Ferris as well. So just a couple things to start off. Sororo actually, in the comments of the last episode, asked me if I have an Instagram. Now, here's the thing, okay? Where this man's a mind reader or what, I have no clue. But I do have an Instagram for the channel. Thing is, I haven't done anything with it. I just, made it and put it to the side because I was like, maybe I should just focus a little bit more on, like, the
people celebrate your leadership.
No, that's not what I need. I need this one. Focus a little bit more on just, building the YouTube community first, and then I'm going to start branching out to, obviously other social medias. But I definitely am going to post the link for the Instagram soon. Just when I go and put like the preliminary and stuff that's necessary on the channel over there, or is it considered a channel on Instagram? I don't damn. Instagram profile. Insert hair flip here. But yeah, what I'm going to be doing is posting that link up soon, and then I've really been thinking about the other beauty builds, the ones that I put on the channel already. I'm thinking about actually redoing them, because I really like the way the Tabarim video went, and it was received rather well, just the general style of it. So I'm thinking that I'm just going to redo them with music instead of my horrid voice. Because funny enough, I don't think my voice is all that interesting. I actually think I sound quite annoying. I've always thought I sound annoying. But I guess, you guys are here, you're enjoying what comes out of it, so I don't know. I also went and watched my very first Anno video. Episode 1, that's almost at 4,000 views, dude. If you would have told me in the beginning of the year, or hell, years ago, that I would ever have a YouTube channel that's actually doing this well, I would laugh at my own self. 100% I would laugh. I'd be like, yeah, you're completely full of shit. There is no way that somebody's actually going to sit and listen to my dumb ass. No way. But except for my own self, no one's going to care. How wrong I was. You guys like me. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry. But yeah, today I really want to see if I can get a couple stories in, because I've been doing a fair amount of stuff over here on my end with regards to like testing and working on upgrading the the basics with like a second monitor, headset, cables, and all that stuff. So, as I said, I really like Napoleon Total War. It is one of my favorite Total War games of all time. Like I mentioned, it's very close to Medieval 2, which, I mean, has probably, like, the best mods out there, if I'm being completely honest with you. The people who've been working on Medieval 2 for, like, what is it? Third Age Total War or Divide and Conquer? I think that's the main headliner now. They do incredible work, like absolutely incredible work, and I'm kind of just making weird little streets here as I go. But yeah, I downloaded the Napoleonic Total War 3 mod. Holy shit! It is so damn good. Okay, now let me tell you guys a story, because I feel like it's important to have some context here. Years and years ago, myself and my best friend, Donald, we used to play, where was it, Napoleon Total War constantly, okay? Like, we would play I guess like maybe about 4 hours every afternoon. That was back when like Napoleon Total War was at its peak, right? You would definitely have like the multiplayer lobbies be full of, come here, join, we'll play some games and stuff like that. And it was an epic time. He actually was the one that bought me my first mic, and he's pretty much like my older brother. That's how close him and I are. So I don't care that I'm going over. I'm literally getting more workers over there anyway. So for the longest time after that, he got busy with life. I got busy with life. We kind of stopped playing the game. And then other Total War titles came out. I don't remember what immediately came. Was it Shogun 2 that came out after this one? Or was it Rome 2? I don't remember. But after that, we kind of just focused on still playing Napoleon Total War, but our time to actually like devote to playing the game was a lot less. And we used to actually get involved with not like hardcore tourneys, but we would get involved with them anyway. We were part of like random clans. We actually started one, and that was it was called the Praetorian Guards. Very, very simple. And we recruited a couple people. It was a fun time, a very, very fun time. I'm actually gonna bend the road here instead. Make that doubles. Screw it, it looks fine. Yeah, we spent a lot of time playing the game, and recently, because of the channel, I really want to try and, I have to branch out in certain ways, okay? That's just a given. But the thing about it is, right, I want to make sure it's done the right way. Not overloading the channel, but at the same time, keeping to my level of interest. Regardless of whether Napoleon Total War does well on the channel or not, I'm going to put content out for it. I'm thinking of starting out with the historical battles on max difficulty with this mod. It just changes the ball game, okay? It changes it so well. Essentially, what it does is all of this, if you haven't played Napoleon Total War, let me just give you a little bit of a recap. So it is set in the era of Napoleonic warfare. So you're going to be talking around, 1799-ish towards 1815. So you're talking about your line infantry, your artillery spams, your beautiful cavalry regiments, all these things. The culture and the era that's literally defined after this man, okay? This singular man, that in and of its own is noteworthy in my opinion. But it's set in that, and what you do is you build your armies, and then you essentially, if you're on the campaign map, then you can pick one of the major factions, like you can play as France, Britain, Prussia, Austria, Spain, etc. And you can go to war with people and expand your territory. What they've done is the base game of Napoleon Total War was kind of on the, what I would like to call the arcadey side. Meaning like the guns didn't sound too much like guns, they just sounded kind of like pea shooters. They don't sound like pea shooters anymore with this mod. They sound like actual big beefy guns. Okay, really damn cool. And what happened when you were playing the normal version of Napoleon Total War, your front line was the only one that was shooting. Your back lines would kind of just stand there, sucking their thumbs, kind of like, do we fire now, Sarge? Yeah, it would probably be a good idea if you do that. But with this mod, like practically every single one of the regimental soldiers are firing. So there's so much, incoming fire. There are a ton of new sounds for the guns, including your artillery, which are beefy, okay? They are beefy boys. So I'm going to be trying that out for sure with the channel once I get the second monitor all set up and I get used to the damn thing. Because that's also important to recognize. Because I am a boomer, I'm going to be very honest in saying that when it comes to certain bits of technology, it's going to give me need a little bit of time for your boy to really get acclimated to this situation. The other thing is, I was talking to another one of my friends, and I am thinking about doing a little bit of Final Fantasy XIV content on the channel as well. And a lot of these that I'm mentioning are one-shots. They're not series. Unless there's a big group of people that want like a Napoleon Total War Let's Play, or I don't know, a continuation to the chaos that's later going to be, for example, Extreme Trials with Am, right? Then that's when I will sit down and be like, okay, we will explore those for sure, right? But I'm definitely going to start off with the historical battles, and you guys are going to see how badass this mod is.
Celebrate your leadership.
Awesome, Nick. Great job. So what we're just doing today, at least right now, is just upgrading a whole bunch of these houses to workers, so we get the worker workforce back up and running. And we are going to get... You know what I could actually do? These guys are going to want clay pipes. I can, in fact, bring clay pipes to them. Do I have a free ship over here?
Reporting in.
The Walrus 3? Yeah. Here, do this for me. Head on over to... No, not there. Head over to Tabarim, and you're going to bring me a whole bunch of clay pipes. Where they at, though? There they are. Perfect. Grab all of that, and then head over to Aedifex over here and drop it off. Nice. So that is going to be... you know what? I'll put that in the Tabarim route. That's fine. But yeah, going back to the first statement I made, I went and listened to the commentary that I was giving for my very first Anno video. And thank you all of whom are still here watching the first episode to this point, because my commentary was so trash, I literally facepalmed. I don't think my commentary is much better now, but at least I'm a little bit more tactful in what I say, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Probably not, let's be real. But it is very, very interesting to see how that one video actually changed my entire channel for the better. And everybody who have come to see the video and YouTube's algorithm actually being on my side, which that in and of itself is a damn miracle from what I've heard. But I truly enjoy Anno. It allows me to really put my brain to use for once and actually, you know, try to come up with really cool designs. And my favorite is actually when you guys tell me that, hey, we really like this design of yours and we decided to use it. By all means, dude, like anything you guys want, let me know. I'm very, very curious because I appreciate everyone's comments. I really do. And the more I get, the happier I am. I'm telling you, I have my phone with me and I'm constantly on the YouTube studio checking if there's any comment. And in the days that I am not able to respond back to somebody's comment like immediately, I get upset at my own self because I wasn't available. So I'm like, that's just the dedication. You know, I was explaining it to my mother that the most important thing when it comes to starting a YouTube channel, and I think just, you know, anything pertaining to like something like this, is consistency. Consistency and ensuring that your audience know that you're paying attention. That is my main thing. I want you all to know I'm paying very close attention to what you guys tell me. Because it helps me. A lot of the stuff that you guys tell me have been helping considerably with the channel and just boosting my morale as a whole, you know? That cannot be understated in the slightest. And you know what? With some of you, of whom I interact with consistently, we now have, I've never spoken to you, but we have this sort of understanding and a way for us to joke with one another in a way that's healthy. You know, that's crazy. I think that's really, really fantastic. And honestly, something I really wanted to have happen. So thank you from the bottom of my heart to every single one of you. And, you know, this has been an absolute blast. Just being able to be myself, you know? I feel like that's something that the world kind of forgets with all the stress and whatnot happening. You kind of lose yourself in the time and process. I don't know if I ever told you guys why I started this channel, like truly why I started this channel. So I guess today is a bit of a story time because I don't really have like much as far as like storyline is concerned today. I just feel like talking. The reason why I started the channel was, well, number one, I wanted to start a YouTube channel for quite some time. And I kept saying to myself, again, you know, the whole doomsaying that one would potentially do. No one's gonna like me. No one's gonna really want to stick around, would they? No. What the hell do I have to offer? Look how many people have come up with, like, you know, I don't know, YouTube channels, and they've been, like, completely neglected. I constantly said to myself, you're not good enough, for a long time. And right now, I can firmly say that everything as far as, like, my own doomsaying, absolute bullshit. The main thing that happens is when you're trying to break out of your comfort zone,
The ingenious device.
you have a tendency of, I guess, not demoralizing yourself, but bullying yourself into saying you won't be able to make it because so many other people have had bad experiences. But their experiences should not be yours, okay? So, like, if you are somebody who are considering actually, like, starting out YouTube content, I don't, you know, obviously, the channel's not large. I'm not that well known in the community yet. And notice the terminology I put, yet. I'm going to be. I'm going to tell you right now, fucking try. You won't know unless you try. Keep experimenting and keep being yourself. That's the most important thing. That's what I started out with. I knew full on that I probably was not going to be that likable just based off of the way that I talk.
This city is a magnet for genius.
But then lo and behold, look at where we are now. So anything is possible. Just give it a go. And if you are going to give it a go, let me know. I will watch your videos. I have seen a couple of you actually put out videos. I didn't know if you wanted me to comment or anything, but I liked your videos, okay? I have seen a couple. I've even gone back and seen, like, I don't remember who it was, unfortunately, so I apologize for that, but I saw their diva play the game from Overwatch that was, like, 8 years ago. And I'm like, damn, that is one mega diva bomb right there. I legitimately commented on that video. So, when I actually see somebody, you know, actually subscribe to the channel, I subscribe to you back. A lot of people are on incognito, so I won't be able to tell. But if you're, like, active and whatnot, then I'm gonna kind of put, like, 2 and 2 together, right? And I will subscribe to your channel, and I will follow you. I will definitely be there to, you know, support you and cheer you on the same way that you have been doing it for me. So, that's really important. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, buddy. That's literally the best way of going about it. You know what I'm going to do actually here? We're going to jump just a little bit to... where are those? Those are the elm trees. Those are not what I want. Apple trees. There you go. Apple trees are right in the middle. Cool. So, did we get the change of the fertility thing yet? No. But I think we're working on it now. I'm pretty sure we have those specialists all here. Do we not? Where is that dude? Head over to Rantium real quick. Yeah, there. No, he's not supposed to. Well, he can go in the item transfer. I can just pick him up over there. Meg is over here. That'll be interesting. Meg is good on Aedifex right now. Where is the other? Oh, here he is. Alexander Hancock. And we also have the biochemical converter, which we're going to need that as well. So we'll let those populate, and then we're going to head over to Isengard to get some more stuff. The Komnenos needs to go over to Constantinople, because I really want to get some of the timber that's here and bring it over to Aedifex to continue on with the build. We have plenty of bricks for now. Get all that built up. So these guys are gonna need a school back here, I think. I could potentially actually put it like right here. It'll probably be better. And we'll put a road around it. We're gonna need some stuff in the middle here. But yeah, my first video was very, very interesting. I don't know if I like that. No. I know what to do. Clotheslines. Yep. There we go. That looks a lot better. Perfect. We'll do the same over here. Put a clothesline there, and then, you know what we can do? Where's a well? Didn't I have a well? Or wasn't there a well? I thought there was. Those are hay bales, flatbed wagon. What does a flatbed wagon look like? Give me a second, we're gonna see if we can find this. I swear I thought there was a well somewhere.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Well, that's unfortunate. I thought there was. Is there one with this one? No? I mean, definitely wouldn't be with this one. No, okay. So I'll just go ahead and, I guess put the flatbed wagon. There we go. Looking good. Yeah, it's good to see the worker workforce actually go up a little bit here. That's really what I really wanted to have happen. What do we actually need over there in the New World so we can continue on with the soccer tournaments? Because that's also important. Let's head on over there real quick.
Please bear with us while we remove the
Oh, that's not good. Okay, well, at least it's working. It'll give me something. I haven't been using much influence at the moment, so I'm kind of just hoarding it again. Do I just go ahead and upgrade these roads? I might as well. Just gonna do it like basic way. The good old-fashioned. Might as well get these guys going too. You're at 88%? Maybe that's why you're taking for fucking ever.
Nice day for it.
Yeah, 89%. What the hell is wrong with you? 91? You should be fine. You're 100. 88? Whatever. It's at least as long as they're working, that's fine with me. I don't really care.
Airborne and ready to go.
It's not they're gonna stay there for too long. Okay, we're gonna upgrade the remainder of these guys as soon as
Whatever
they're
you do,
available.
Master, keep...
I'm also gonna go over here and actually accept that. Oh yeah, I need to change the red pepper to grain, so I can at least have a grain farm over here for beef. Because these guys are gonna need some beef. And then they're gonna need schnapps, which I can bring in once I actually build a Docklands, which I probably can. Hold on. Head over here and grab some of their windows. Because I need to also upgrade these guys. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna take so much of my resources. Okay, hold on to that. So I don't really want to get rid of all of it. Okay, over down here, I need to go to the item transfer depot. I need to bring this guy in here and this guy in here. Because these guys need to be working faster. And definitely do that one. And then, so that's 40%, 60%, yeah. Okay, an advanced weapon being made every 34 seconds. Nice. Does this dude do anything else? He doesn't. Okay. I thought I had one more thing. Master Forges of... Okay, now this is a test. I think Ferris might be better. By like a single second? Yeah, Ferris would be better. Nice. So we're going to be getting a whole bunch of guns. More guns, actually, which is going to be better.
Lift achieved.
Bring me some windows, please, and some reinforced concrete. I think we should be fine on the steel beams, yeah.
Sky's the limit.
It's actually turning into be like old-fashioned Ditchwater type. You know what I mean?
Hide the bottle, it's the boss.
You can just hand the bottle over here too. I'll probably have some. You don't have to hide it. Let me put one of these post offices down. I think this is actually gonna be a damn good place for mail. Get rid of these homes. Get rid of this road. Yeah, this is gonna be a good spot. And then I'll just build a road around it. $23 seconds. How much was this one? 15. It's mostly based off of the population size and whatnot, so
Where to?
let's put all that in there. And then I'm going to... Oh god, okay. Zoom all the way out. I can't actually build the whole thing. I'm not going to, though.
Your city
There we
is
go.
more beautiful.
Okay. The first thing I would want is to utilize steel beams for Schnapps. That is totally fine. That is totally fine. And it's turning out to be a pretty prosperous place from now, so let's continue with the remaining farmer homes. Perfect. I don't want that one to change. Okay, the game's telling me you can't have fun. That is essentially what's happening.
This represents an extraordinary breed.
Okay, this is the change, right? Okay, let's get grain fertility here. And we're gonna put a grain farm up here. So we're gonna get a small warehouse. I think this should be sufficient enough, but we will find out soon. Put that there. And then we're gonna need bread. The bread chain. So go over here to the grain farm. Yep, should be perfect. And I'm just gonna completely fill out the back here. Looking good. I can bring a
People
fertilizer
celebrate your leadership.
silo and whatnot here, but I don't think I'm gonna need it. Now, as far as the beef and stuff is concerned, we have open areas over here. We're not gonna need a bunch, I think. I'll find out how much they actually go through it. We're gonna need a warehouse here anyway, so just plop that down, and we'll have to go to the artisans for the cattle farm. I think this seems to be the entrance. Yes. Okay. Let's put the silo down and then build the actual pens. 3 and 4. So yeah, it's 2 minutes. Yeah, it'll be a lot faster when we actually have this in there. Actually, no, you're gonna do this instead.
The people celebrate your leadership.
We got like a little open spot over here, so can't go wrong with the clothesline, dude. Do the same over here. You'll love to see it. Let's extend this road out a little bit. I think these two should be sufficient, right? Maybe not later.
Scooped us out of the gutter, you did.
Oh, we got our first clay pipes in here. Nice. We're also going to get the beef. Okay. So that's going to help out. Let's take a look, see. How much is it? Okay. I think once we actually have the silos working, they'll be a lot faster. Do we have enough grain for that? Oh yeah, we definitely do. Perfect. So you should be working at a minute now. It's just taking a hot minute. I think it has to actually like go through the process in order for that to change. And then the next one that we're going to be changing is over here. So we're going to be changing the potatoes to great fertility when the next major discovery comes through, or the notification for the major discovery comes through.
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
Nice. Okay, thank you. I do kind of want to get this victory column all set up, though. What do I need for it? A lot of shit. Well, you know what the crazy thing is? I actually do have a limestone deposit. I keep wanting to call it fucking cement. I can get to work on it from now. Fuck it, I'll just bring it in.
Lift achieved.
Get over here, and we're gonna bring all the stuff that's necessary. So we're gonna need some brass, we're gonna need some limestone, and we're gonna need 10 gold. Actually, I have everything there. Yeah, we can bring everything that we need in one fell swoop. It's a quaint port town, you know, I kind of like that. Just because they're workers doesn't mean like the place has to be shitty, you know? It can be like a little bit old-fashioned, but it doesn't have to be looking run down. Definitely put a swing like right here, I like that. Not an outhouse. Put a hay bale. Clothesline over there would probably be really nice. This side is looking rather sus, but We can put a little fence over here. We can't put anything over there. That's good. I think we should just put trees here now. Elm tree. Yeah, just put temperate grove, actually. Kind of like that a little bit better. That looks really nice. What do you want? All I'm saying is, in Anno 117, this fucker better not have an equivalent. If he's a member of the Senate, dude, I swear to God, I will do whatever I can. The Rantian faction will legitimately not rest until that fucker's gotten rid of completely. If there's a mod, I will learn how to make one to shut him up. Excuse me while I have a drink of my tea. Did I not change the look of this home? I did not.
If ever a crowd was ready, this one is.
Nor did I did for this one. I need to get this thing done because that should at least be 100, right? Okay, yeah, not bad.
The people
Not bad.
celebrate your leadership.
It could have been worse. That's all I'm saying. We have this little section over here. I think I can actually probably fit a farm field or something in here. Yeah, I can. That was my my glass. Okay, now I put that little bit in there. That should be fine. And now how are we looking for the beef? Yeah, perfect. So with the current population size, the beef is okay. But more than likely, we're going to have to build at least one more. And we can. We have enough room. I'll pull this down a little bit and go there. You need to bring over some limestone, please. What in the heck is happening? That was weird. We need that. We are going to need... We have gold. We only need 10, actually. 10 gold. It looks like our advanced weapons is low because we're constantly sending it over. We need to get over to Isengard real quick. And we need to get some... I'll bring over 40. 40 brass.
On our way.
Alright, what's happening over here? Let me get into the Docklands real quick, because I'm going to have to swap some out. More than likely with windows, because we have a whole bunch. And we're not really utilizing it at the moment. We need to get our stockpile of advanced weapons back up, along with our elevators, because I only have 2 factories working for elevators right now. And while they are on purple, I need to get them to legendary, and I need to honestly work on so many other production chains. One exclusively for pocket watches, one exclusively for gramophones, and what other fuck thing? The steam carriages. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. I already know what I'm gonna be doing with it. It's just I know what I have to do. I don't have the strength to do it. That is the only goddamn quote I'm gonna be telling you from the current Star Wars, or the last series of Star Wars movies. I just was not a fan. Not a fan at all. Too many lore-breaking things, I guess. For me, lore is really important, so if you want to start, like, breaking away from it, I'm going to have a lot of questions. I mean, a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions about Acolyte, but I'm really not going to get into it right now. Nor do I think you want me to get into it. That's the thing. It will not be pretty. This is a nice spot for a church. Swap it out to the Temple of Progress. Can I put a home over here? I can. That works. And then I'll put some nice stuff back here. We'll put a clothesline there and a clothesline here. Flatbed wagon right over here. Some hay bales. Maybe put the swing like right here, and then we'll get the temperate grove again. I never remember. Oh, the apple tree may not be a bad one. There you go. Put an apple tree right there. There it is. I never remember where the damn thing goes. Okay, I don't like this one. I want to actually open in the front. Yeah, that looks a little bit better, I think. What can I fit over here? Can I have a little statue? Nice. And then I can also put a garden down. That's too many statues. I can put like some seating and then maybe a tree in the back. There we go. That works. And we can have temperate grove over here, looking pretty good. This is all fine. That's all fine. That's good.
This is nothing short of a...
Alright, time to head back to Ditchwater. Change out the potatoes with grapes. Alright, now, we're going to have to work a little bit on these vineyards, because the moment I get rid of this...
Thrilling. A renowned personage has arrived.
And swap him out with, like, for example, this guy... They have a lot more space. This guy I don't want to get rid of, but Alexander Hancock for sure. 281, and then I thought I did get somebody else. Did I not? I think it's the same guy. Let me go over to my item transfer depot. Yeah, it's the same guy. So we'll be producing extra champagne as well. This is gonna be fun. So this vineyard, this one needs to change. This one needs to change. Okay. So get rid of all of this. Get rid of all of this and this, because we're gonna actually have to bring it over. We're gonna need room. This one is kind of blocked in by this one, so we're gonna have to get rid of this much. And this one is fine, so we can work on that later.
I'll do.
Let's work on the ones in the back first. That's going to completely cover this one, and we can't have that. So I'm going to have one little piece open here, so we have room to go through, like so. Oh, these fields are massive. And then we will have probably this whole section. So this trade union is going to be fucking useless. Let me get rid of it. And I'll put it somewhere else. Alright, go all the way to here. Beautiful vineyards. Can't put any more back there. More than likely, this one's going to be obsolete as well. Get rid of that. And we'll extend it all the way to, like, here-ish. That's actually fine. Yeah, let's do it to there. So now, oh, crap, this one. Haha, that's not good. Totally forgot about this one. So get rid of all of that. You are going to go through here. And we'll actually have you go further back to here. It still has room, man. That's wild. And then I'll have this one fixed, you know, get this whole area situated. There we go. That looks nicer. With this one, I'm going to try to do a long line, and it works. So the size of our vineyards quadrupled, pretty much. Because I was actually planning on having vineyards down here as well. But now it's not, you know, easily possible. But they are producing a lot faster, I would assume. No production because they are full. Which means we're going to have to work on the champagne cellars and all that good stuff. So before we actually build more of these, we're going to have to figure out what's happening over there. So we have 3 champagne cellars. What I'm thinking about doing is... Actually, do these glassmakers have anything item specific? Glassmakers. So that's productivity. Productivity. Chance of fire. Provides electricity. Okay, hear me out. I'm thinking about getting rid of that power plant. Instead of changing it out for
Old
this.
coot of a tutor couldn't tell an amphisbena from an on a centaur or a periwig.
Did I ask you? No. I also do have Meg. But I feel like Meg would be, because of how expensive she is now, I'd rather get these other items. What about for the champagne? Champagne cellar. Let's do that one. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's quite intriguing, actually. Yeah, I think we do this. Let's get this girl. Okay, that's one. Definitely drinks production increase 2. What's this one do? We gain extra ethanol. That could actually be pretty damn strong over there on Hunt's Hill. Yeah, I think that's what we can do. Instead of worrying about the power plant, I feel like it's long since established there. I'm not going to really move it, but I will want to optimize the chains, though. So that would mean my glassmakers need to become obsolete here. And what I will actually consider doing is... Where are the fur coats? Instead of these potatoes, right, I'm going to have them actually import glass. But that's a horrible ratio. What about for champagne? Is that better? It's a 1-4. It's not bad. Gramophones, maybe? But I'm not, like, actually producing gramophones. What about jewelry? Jewelry is worse than gramophones. Are you kidding? This is a little bit difficult. You know what? I'm gonna go with just the fur coats for about 100. How many glass do we have here? We're full up on glass. I think it's okay. It should be alright. So I'll get a trade union going over here for the champagne sellers. I think this is a good spot for it. Because we need to start exporting Ditchwater Champagne across the Imperium. Let's get 3 more right here. Get a road connection to both of these, and then down to here. Because I just... Well... Hold on. These guys are producing every 15 seconds with electricity.
Stores are inundated.
They're at 15 seconds, so that means I can actually get 3 more of these. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna do it. I have the capability of doing it right now. But later on, I'll probably end up changing it out. And then make sure that's connected. You're gonna go all the way down to here. But we're gonna need a warehouse probably like right here. Upgraded, please. We are probably like loaded with the amount of champagne we have here though. Unless they're drinking it. And we're exporting it, of course. It's not a bad amount, actually. That's not bad. Alright, how are we looking here?
Airborne and ready to go.
And let's get this victory column all built
Pull
up.
your braces and thrust into the unknown.
You know, the crazy thing is, I can picture this man, like, actually going through the motions when he's talking to me. It scares me. But no thank you.
Ideally, one should keep one's promises.
You should not be the one to tell me that. You broke many promises to us. Dickhead.
Lift achieved.
Bring me some more bricks. I feel like I can get these farmers upgraded right now. And I think we can actually head back to Constantinople for a little bit, because we got the situation here pretty much handled with a very, you know what? It looks like a very nice worker town. I didn't think it was going to look all that pretty, but, you know, quite frankly, I made a mistake. It looks very cool. Looks very, very cool. Back to Constantinople we go. So there's a whole bunch of workers back here that need to be upgraded to artisans. So let's get that going first. Those guys are good. We need a university back here. That's what's going to suck. We're going to put one. Feels like it's in, like, the worst possible spot ever. And the problem is it's a big building, isn't it?
An aviary is fine.
I don't want to knock down section of the wall for this. You know what? Bye-bye, church. Hello, university. You know, I did actually have an opportunity to make this side look nicer, and I'm going to do it. But the university here, and then we're going to fix up this road, finally. There we go. So now the university need is going to be circulating through this spot, and it can stay there because these guys are also going to do too. Alright, take it easy. Yep, they can all pretty much upgrade. I'll wait for these guys first, and then we'll get rid of that. We can definitely get rid of the marketplace too. We're not going to need it. This fire station is not in a good spot either. I'm going to put the fire station over here. Yeah. And then, do we need a police station over here? I'm just going to put one. You never know what could happen. What with this shit editor? How are we looking over here now? So the production chain of all these vineyards is going to be pretty powerful. I have a feeling it actually can last for the long term. And the thing about it is, right, like I would have to change where this road goes. So if they originate from here, would they still have electricity? I feel like they would. Hold on. Oh boy. Okay. Gotta get rid of that. Yeah, see, it doesn't get electricity. Not fully. How about from here? From here it'll be fine. From here it wouldn't work. Get rid of that again. So I think, if anything, I put down a trade union over here, but I don't build as many farms. Yeah, I think that's probably the right call. So I would have to put one probably like right here, and then it actually spans to both sides of the road and right next to the fuel depot. I think that works. So let's get him. Let's get him, and let's get him. Not a champion seller, we need a vineyard. What's the entrance looking like? I think it's this one, yeah. So we're gonna need the tractor barn and the fertilizer silo. So I think what we're gonna actually need is steel beams. Is that what we need? No, we need motors. Got it. You are where? You're already here, okay. Bring me a whole bunch of motors.
Adjusting for winds.
And it looks like it's pretty stable here. How's the beef looking? Still pretty good. And they're enjoying it because they also have probably schnapps coming in here soon too. Yeah, they have schnapps. How much is here actually? 296? Oh yeah, these guys are gonna have so many freaking festivals and whatnot. That's gonna be fantastic. They have their local mill need. Totally perfect. Hot sauces, I did come up with the decision. I am gonna bring spices over to Prosperity, and then Patrick is going to be making a whole bunch of hot sauce and sending it everywhere, specifically to Aedifex, because I think this is a place that we really are going to just keep these workers for the long term, so they're going to want hot sauce. But I have to see if anywhere else requires grapes. I don't think so. Well, hold on.
How about adding some highlights?
These guys would want champagne. I can start bringing them champagne. They want light bulbs, lanterns, and jewelry. I can also bring them jewelry. Because remember, we're going for the 50,000 on Manola, in air quotes. For us, it's Terre, but 50,000 Artisas is going to be a real bitch and a half to try to get to. Okay, so yeah, we have a lot of planning to do, and it's going to require probably another industrial island somewhere. I also want to work around the stadium a little bit, because I feel like it's a little bit lackluster. But that's just me being a little bit too, like, nitpicky.
What'll it be?
Okay, deliver all of these. Nope, stop.
I'm delighted to introduce our new colleague.
What did I get here? What was I doing? Oh, yeah, this thing for the champagne crap. Okay, got it. Got it. Wait a minute, that last thing. Real quick. Oh, that's the ethanol, right? Yeah. Okay, I definitely want that. I definitely want that. Sorry, that made me dizzy. I'm sorry. So let's build up the tractor barn. We are also going to put up the fertilizer silo. And we're going to need a warehouse. I'm going to put the warehouse probably here, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah. And max it out. These guys are all in there. Looking good. And let's get these farm fields going. That's a decent size right there. And we'll do the same on the other side. Because these guys are going to produce passive champagne as well. So that's really freaking good. Have that there, and then you can have another double row. Can I put one more in here? I think I can. If not, I will get rid of one row. Yep, I can. Nice.
We put our love into this.
That's great. Oh, if I can fill out this whole section, that'll be really cool. Oh, it almost makes it. I think it will. I think it will, actually. No, it won't. Damn it. Not bad. Not bad at all. I actually consider that a win. So we need one over on this side. Have the tractor barn and the fertilizer silo. I don't have enough timber over here. I'm gonna grab some from Roma's stockpile. I know there's a bunch here. But this is ideally what I wanted to have Ditchwater look like at some point with all the farm fields. I'm not gonna bother moving the oil at all. I'll just build around it. If you want like a little extra bit of sogginess, you know where that's from. It's like, oh, I dare say, there seems to be something wrong with my champagne.
People celebrate your leadership.
Oh, don't worry about it, old sport. They just put the champagne or the vineyards right underneath the oil. Ah, I see. So that's where the added flavor is. I think that should be sufficient
Sky's
enough.
the limit.
How many farm fields do these guys have? 281, so I can actually build a farm field. Let's go there, and then like so. And then copy another one, and we're gonna plop it down right here. Okay. We're gonna need a road connection right there. No, okay, so this won't work because we won't be able to put the fertilizer silo and tractor barn right next to it in its current state. But if we flip it like this, then we can do this one right here and then this one right here, and then it will definitely work. So then you're gonna bring the road through here, and it's gonna link up to both. And then you start the farm field from back there. Looking good. And begin, please. He can build you up, actually. You know, it's not even that close to the oil. I don't think it's gonna spray here. Dude, I can put one more down right here. I'm doing it. This one's a little bit sus. Okay, I grant you this one. I definitely grant you this one. So, I'm gonna get rid of some of this. I'm gonna get a little bit more out of here. Put one more down, like so. Get rid of like one little bit. And now I can build the farm fields, because it links up. Build around here. Alright, this, yeah, okay, this one's a little bit sus. There we go. Nice, so we got all of our glorious vineyards up. I finally got this whole area actually completely done for once in my life, and it's not an industrial shithole. It's actually a nice spot, minus the oil. But you know what, I'm just gonna say, it adds flavor. We need to actually do some beautification then. Let's go with this, and then we'll put some of these beautiful cypress trees. Some of them just like go straight down. How about that? Makes it easy. And some grass. Not too major. So we should actually have enough fuel though, right? Oh yeah, we definitely have enough fuel. So we have a ton of production when it comes to the grapes. And then these guys, I think it's this dude. 1 in 8 produces 1 additional champagne. That guy actually, you know, we did ourselves a solid because we still can get potatoes from out of here. And then this dude, the workforce need, plus the productivity, plus some modules, all that stuff is really damn good. 20 seconds for some grapes is pretty damn powerful. I'm being very honest here. These guys, on the other hand,
with someone at your shoulder.
15 seconds is pretty fast for what they're doing. But I have a feeling that because we're going to have to export this out of here by the ass load, you know, we definitely need to make sure that the champagne's actually pretty solid. I think we're going to have to do a little bit more work with this. Maybe get rid of all of these and focus just on the cellars. Yeah, I think that's ultimately what we're going to have to do, because this is not working well. I've never been a fan of the offshore mining. Never have been. For saltpeter, for sand mines, I just never cared.
Engineers are the keystones. Stuff they come up with boggles the mind.
Oh. But it's good. We got a lot of stuff done today. We got Aedifex pretty much set with our worker population. It's going to go all the way through the settlement and eventually, you know, produce some oil, which is really important. And then we got Ditchwater's Vineyards finalized, which is crazy nice from an aerial view. And the last thing is we need to get over to Constantinople and do a little bit more work here. And then we'll probably focus the next episode primarily on Constantinople again. Finally. Ooh, that looks good. Let's get them in the right skin. One more. There we go. Because we have to upgrade these guys as well. You know what? We're going to do that from now. Whole bunch of artisans. Very, very nice. Initially, when I saw these artisan homes, it reminded me of Witcher 3. You know, roaming around in Novigrad. Or just, you know, Redania in general. But it'll be very nice that we're going to be working here. And then, obviously, working up top here. These guys are definitely going to get upgraded to skyscrapers in this area of the settlement. Over there, we're just gonna keep the
I
artisans
am
as is.
humbled.
So did they have paper? Did I bring paper here? I don't remember where I sent paper to. If it's here, then I'll give it to them. No paper here. I think I sent it somewhere else, but not a big deal. Okay, so with that being said, I really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for listening to my little stories. Partial rant, I guess. I don't know. But so far, Aedifex is looking really, really damn nice. I think this is probably like the nicest worker-only settlement I've made. And it's just beginning, because there's a whole bunch more room in back there. But also, I think this one was the highlight of today's build, being the massive vineyards of Ditchwater, of whom are going to produce
I think we have it.
so many grapes. The entire Imperium will be able to fully take advantage of this beautiful place. The amount of work that these guys are doing, the beautiful, stuff that we put in here. Oh my god, I noticed a design flaw. I forgot to build up this fertilizer silo. Bad. But anyway, thank you so much. Really appreciate you being here. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button, share with your friends, and I will catch you on the next episode.